FIGHTSTAR Championship presents three-minute rounds of action in the lightweight division. This bout sponsored by Top Rank Sports. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner at 5 feet 10 inches tall. He has an amateur record, 2 wins against a single defeat and a single draw. Representing the Vinci, fighting from Brussels, Belgium, he is Oki, the Zulu Warrior Bolaji! And his opponent standing across the cage in the red corner at 5 feet 10 inches tall, an amateur record, 3 wins against a single defeat, representing Premier MMA from Harrow, England, Alex Curcudel! When the action begins, your referee in charge, Mr. Daniel Movahedi.
Lightweight bout up next here at FIGHTSTAR Championship 13. Bolaji Oki in the black booster shorts taking on Alex Curcudel in the rainbow trunks.
Curcudel's got some extensive striking in his repertoire. Awesome timing, excellent kicks. Exciting crowd pleased to hear right in front of you guys. Don't miss this one.
Curcudel looking for those low kicks early doors. Wow, what a takedown from Oki.
Timed that catch perfectly. Outside trip stayed nice and heavy on top. As he got the takedown, now he's working his way to a guillotine. Curcudel working the double underhooks, looking for the lateral drop. Be careful about pulling his opponent on top of him in this position, however. Bolaji looking for a way in. He's a possessor of powerful hands himself, some insane kickboxing skills. And his knee is devastating, so let's see if he can sink that into the body here.
I like the way Oki, incidentally, is playing with his gum shield in his mouth. It's half out all the time. I don't know if it's a brand new one that's not quite fitting properly, but it's a dangerous thing to do, Dean, when you're messing around with your mouth open and a gum shield down.
Yeah, much easier to get knocked out there when your jaw is...
Or a broken jaw,
shut. Yeah, exactly. Curcudel with the kicks. Great in and out movement there, evading the shot from Bolaji.
Nice little counter there from Oki. A short little right hand, takes it down to the floor. Curcudel going to stay busy here in this single butterfly hook position.
This is where we're going to see the game of Curcudel here. Traditionally, he's a really high-level striker. He's been working on his jiu-jitsu, and you can see he's working the rubber guard here. Good looking for the go-go plata.
Wow.
All he's got to do is secure that other leg. You can see Bolaji's blocking off that left leg. What he's got to do is try and get that over the head and clasp down almost like he wants to get a high guard.
Still an uncomfortable position here. He's pulling down on the back of the head. So referee checking to see he's still conscious. Yeah, does well, Oki. Ends up in an omoplata.
Bolaji now staying heavy on top. He's got to keep his base about him. Watch out for the triangles. Nice ground and pound from the top. Curcudel threatening the sweep. Like he got tagged there.
Yeah, Oki just went vicious on that ground and pound for a second.
Curcudel's got to be careful about cinching up a leg from this position. You can see his head is a prime target for that ground and pound.
Very interesting round in the books. Oki just kind of changing the tide of that round. Almost like he just got fed up of dealing with the jiu-jitsu and just started raining down the heavy blows. And I mean, that's one way to change things. But Curcudel, you mentioned his striking, also some good grappling, Dean, in that round as well from him.
Yeah, he's been working in the gym over there at Premier MMA, and they really tickle the boxes. They excel in all of the mixed martial arts disciplines. So almost certainly he's getting some of the best tuition there in the country.
Yeah, another well-matched fight here. Referee down him overheady. Calls the fighters together for round 2.
Curcudel with the footwork. He's going to try and use head movement and draw Bolaji in. That's what his coaches were asking for. Try and get his head in front of you in a dip position. Work those uppercuts. Here we go. There's the lead uppercut there. Some nice head movement by Curcudel. It's a head kick there. Bolaji is looking to place that rear hand as he switches stances. Now he's back to orthodox for the jab. Some nice movement there. Moved beautifully off the center line. Bolaji now starting to employ this footwork.
And then hits a big takedown. Great work from Oki. But as we mentioned in the first round, Curcudel stayed very busy off his back and he's trying to isolate an arm here. Looks for the armbar. Armbar
attempt, yeah. Now Curcudel's so savvy off his back due to his flexibility from his striking game. He's really flexible in the legs. He's able just to swing his legs around and catch positions that less flexible guys simply can't get to.
Oki taking the traditional jiu-jitsu defense, though, of constantly punching your opponent in the face. And it paid dividends for him at the end of the first round. And he's landed a few here as well, Dean. Curcudel, he can't get too cute, can he?
Curcudel, yeah, he's got to make sure he controls the posture. As you can see now, he's looking for the mount, but straight back to side control. Senses that he couldn't get that position. Curcudel looking for the half guard now. What he's going to try and do is try and get that right knee in. Opts to come up to the knees, look for the single leg. And Bolaji is going to look to take the back here. Curcudel with a nice Granbury roll. Curcudel trying to work that scissor sweep, but he needs to get his right leg on the outside of Bolaji's body.
Yeah, Oki doing well to not get too deep in any of these submission attempts, and he is staying busy with the strikes as well here.
He's doing enough here to kind of disrupt the game of Curcudel. Curcudel doesn't want to eat those shots almost certainly. Such a powerful framed fighter as Bolaji, so he's controlling the posture here. He's picking his poison when he wants to go for the submission, but he's got to be careful about leaving the legs open for the pass. This is why he's inverting a lot. He's kicking off the hips. He's got to be careful in this position. He's got to really start to mess with the balance and turn the hips away.
Big hammer fist. Yeah, it's a catch-22 situation, Dean. It really is. You know, when do you, as Curcudel is just going back for a footlock.
I don't think he's got his arm around the leg there, but the time runs out at the end.
Not sure exactly what he's looking for there, but time runs out. But yeah, from Curcudel's point of view, I was just going to mention, I mean, at what point, Dean, do you decide, am I looking for a sweep here to come up in top position? Am I looking to change this? Or is he going to continue just going sub-4 hammer fist, if you like, against Oki? Because Oki is staying busy in between all these. And, you know, in the eyes of the judges, it's very difficult unless he's fighting his way out of submissions constantly. You know, as far as I'm concerned, Oki is busy enough on top to be winning this fight. And from Curcudel's point of view, how much time do you invest with those subs before you think either A, time a man up, get it back to the feet, or B, just separate and try and get back? Because there is these moments of open guard, excuse me, where he could try and maybe wrest his way back to his feet, but he's electing to use jiu-jitsu. And don't get me wrong, if he pops up a triangle now, I'm going to look stupid, but it's a dangerous game to play with Oki, isn't it?
Yeah, Curcudel doesn't want to enable Bolaji to kind of move around into a more dominant position, so he's going to have to be careful off his back now. And if he gets some, he's got to really hang on to it, set it up decisively, make it nice and tight.
Yeah, Oki's using those submission attacks, isn't he, just to sneak to half guard or sneak to side control momentarily, and that's where he's been landing a few of these hammer fists, etc.
Curcudel now switching stances, looking to plant that left arm, either to the body or to the head. Here we go, his left hook, right hand combination. Looking for the uppercuts again. Nice body kick by Curcudel. And he seems quite laboured in his strikes. Usually he's so tenacious and fast and really sets the pace, but it could be the grappling exchanges here, but he's been forced to work off his back. It's taken its toll in the cardio.
Nice knee to the body from Oki, but then a beautiful back left hand from Curcudel. Certainly the more technical of the two on the feet.
Curcudel used to using head movement and stance switches to confuse his opponent and then fire the shots, and we're seeing that right now. He's keeping this fight standing. Nice body shot from Curcudel. Leg kick. There we go. He's picking apart now, David.
Yeah, beautiful right hand. He's hit that left hook to the body on a few occasions, Curcudel. Very dynamic striker. Brushes his man off. Good decision for me, Dean. Just step back and let him back to his feet.
Curcudel opting to stand up now. He's tasted the dominant pressure and perhaps the core strength of Bolaji. He wants to keep this fight standing. He's doing a great job. He was moving on the outside, ducking his head to evade the shots and countering instantly. You see there the lateral movement, the fancy footwork, and this is what he's known for, the ability to dictate a striking battle at his will. Bolaji now looking to cut off Curcudel.
Strong shots from Oki down the pipe. And big in on that double leg and gets it.
Excellent timing there from Bolaji. Wait for the ample opportunity to shoot in. Finds himself again on top where he's more dominant. His corner are calling out for hammer fists. He's going to try and posture up for this position here. Rain down punches. He's got to be careful with the arm, however. His left arm could be potentially in jeopardy, and that is why he's circled around to his left side. He wants to square his hips up against his opponent to stop the armbar. Big ground and pound here now from Bolaji.
Curcudel in on a triangle late here. Won't get it. You know, I think that's a round that will certainly go in favour of Curcudel, the majority of it on the feet, and he was bossing things there, but how the others went is anyone's guess. Close fight. And, you know, an impressive amount of jiu-jitsu, Dean, from Curcudel. You mentioned he was a striker. You know, he's certainly evolving his game. But to Oki's credit, you know, he was busy in top position as well. So lessons to be learnt from both fighters, I think.
Curcudel often will find his groove and his range, and he implements his game plan. But I just think that Bolaji perhaps did enough to disrupt that game plan with the ground and pound, the dominant top pressure. And Curcudel almost certainly doing a greater job in that last round to dictate the pace on the feet. But will the takedown add the points to Bolaji?
Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for both our fighters this evening. Come on. Inside the cage, this bout goes the distance 3 rounds, and we go to your judges' scorecards. Judge 1 scores the bout 29-27 in favor of Bolaji. Judge 2 scores the bout 29-28 in favor of Curcudel. And Judge 3 scores the bout 28-28 declaring this bout a split draw. So congratulations to Oki, Bolaji, and Alex Curcudel.